Uh-oh. Yo, what's up, collab? Alright, let's see if I can alter it. I'm bored. Wanna troll Rylan on Discord? I'm good. I don't even know if he's awake right now. Plus, I'm trying to dial in my tone. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. It's a little bit clear on the message Rylan on Discord saying, yo bro, I just figured out my favorite Maiden song. That name of Metallica song. That would be a good joke, huh? But I'm low-key playing guitar right now. Low-key. Low-key, I'm playing guitar. Check this pick out. It's my metal pick. It's got stuff sticking on it. Let's see if I could scrape that off. ML, did you do it? ML. Yo, welcome everybody to the stream. Don't mind the title, as it is just a troll. Play Holy Wars again? What is that name? Why is that your game? Try carbon nylon picks. Ooh, I'm getting suggestions. I like it. I had to try out everything before sticking with them. Alright, shit. Carbon nylon picks. I guess those are my next best thing. Yeah, the title of the stream is just a troll, by the way. I actually do like Dunlo picks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan. I was just like, what should I name the video? I was like, what's something like eye-catchy to guitar players that they would hate? And I was like, oh, you know, most people use Dunlop picks. I'm just gonna say that Dunlop picks suck. Exactly. You know what does suck though? These like Amazon like metal picks. They always stick. No cap on God. I just saw Ryland streamer on Chatterbait, no joke. On Chatterbait. That website's still a thing. I haven't heard of Chatterbait since like 2015. Or Timo picks and AliExpress picks. You know what's funny? I actually kind of like guitar picks from Amazon. At least now that I do, like, so you can get like a fine point to them if you just rub them on carpet. I didn't know that you can sharpen picks with carpet until, like, what's his name made a video on it. Like, look how sharp I made this one. This is an Amazon pick, and I was able to make it that sharp by just rubbing it on carpet, not concrete. Almost in half, hanging by a thread. I've had it for 2 days. Wait, what? It's almost in half. What did you do to it? What did you do to your Les Paul? This one's a little fucked up too. There's something wrong with the nut. Because this will happen. That like buzzing noise. But it's gone when I go on the frets. And then reappears when I go on the open. So that's something that's fucked up on this guitar. So I'm seeing out what? You know, I think I need to tune this. Low key. Yep. Kind of just picked this guitar up without like tuning it. With your laser cutter that you left on overnight. A laser cutter? Fuck's a laser cutter? You're just making this shit up. From dogs to paper shredders? Okay. Okay, bro. I get you, yeah. I destroy my guitars too. It grave things. But how does a paper shredder fuck up your guitar? Oh, your guitar pick. Okay, I was like, how the fuck did you cut your guitar in half? That makes a lot more sense, because you were talking about your Les Paul. Switching pick time. We're going back to the metal one if I can find it. There it is. The face I did killed it. Oh, there's Les Paul brand picks? I think Guitar Hero is obsessed with me. I ain't gonna lie. You should learn some killing flesh riffs. You have crazy good picking hand. Oh, thank you. Well, lost it. Oh well. I own 5 named Flappy and Cappy and Snappy and Lappy. Not even kidding, I have pictures. You have pictures of Flappy, Lappy, Sappy, and Nappy? Any title fight? I do not know title fight. I do not. I don't know that band. In fact, that's probably the second time I've heard that band, like ever in my life. TBH. Please, bro, play Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Huh? Huh? You would like title fight? Sweet child intro? Sweet child intro. Wait, hold on. Shit, welcome Mig15. Welcome back into the stream, bro. We're arguing about chick love. What is happening? What's up, Mosquito? Sounds nice. The neighborhood chicks are wondering from where that's awesome music's coming from. Hell yeah. That sentence made perfect sense. Man, I want to like and play this guitar, but that fucking nut needs to go or something. Something is in the way with this guitar, and I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is, but I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. Alright. Real Les Paul time. Real authentic playing. Authentic. Authenticity. Awesome. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, I'm not playing with that metal pick anymore, because that will probably damage the guitar. Play some Tool with the Silverburst? I'm not even in Tool tuning though. I think I need to tune this one too. Shit. Oh, did I just break the string? Eruption is like so last week. Exactly. Did he play Sepultura? I can, yeah. Play Flock of Seagulls. You'd look cute with bangs? With bangs. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. But please, I don't know any please. You know, I got something even better than the 8 string. Because bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Count the tuners on this bitch. I'll put it in the thing. Y'all count that? Y'all count that? Y'all count that? Did y'all count that? Look at the fretboard too. Like, look at the neck comparison. Like, this guitar is also like hella heavy too. Let me like get this set up real quick. Honestly, that 9 string is a weapon. I still need to get this set up. Shit's grifty. Shit is grifty, bro. It's about to get real grifty in here. like Cannibal Corpse. Everybody's been complimenting my shirt. Well, not everybody, but like, I guess 3 people now have complimented my shirt. 2 people in real life have complimented it today. The first guy threw me off guard because he was like hella quiet when he said he was like, "Oh, nice shirt," and like hella fast, and I was like, "What?" And I looked at my shirt and I realized what shirt I was wearing, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." But yeah. Anyways, end of story. Fuck, I'm restarting that. Free bird. Cool hair. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Hammer smash face on that is crazy. Yeah, bro. It's fucking insane. Honestly, I kind of forgot Hammered Smash Face too, so I don't even know if I'm playing it correctly. But it honestly doesn't even matter as long as I get the rhythm correctly on this thing, because, like, you guys can't even tell if I'm playing the right notes or not. It's so bassy. Yeah, I recognize it right away. Yeah, as long as I just get the rhythm right, I should be good. Reminds me of Metalocalypse. Shit, I still need to watch that show. I've never watched it. Can you play From Skin to Liquid by Corpse? By Cannibal Corpse, I'm guessing? The answer is no. I only know Hammered Smash Face. I think if I learn any other riff from Cannibal Corpse, it'll probably be I Come Blood. Why so much necks and so little strings? What do you mean? So much neck and so little strings. There's a lot of strings on here. There's 9. You want Pantera on this thing? Cowboys from Hell. Yeah, it is. Fuck. Is it that? Degen for me, dog. Tornado of Souls? I don't even know if I could do that riff on here. Know any Arcspire? I do not. Sorry. Serious question. Why are metal guys so calm? I don't know. Probably because, like, we just, like, lash out on our instrument and just go. Do I know any Mordekin? I do not. Jerry was a race car driver? I only know the, what kind of amp? So I'm using a Boss Katana head. I don't know which I think it's the Mark II, because it has two of the arrow pointing down. And then I'm running that through a crate 4x12 Blue Voodoo cabinet. It's the same one that Marty used to use back in 92 to 97. It's not the same exact amplifier, but it's the same, like, same design, same look, same speakers. I don't know if you're into tech death metal, but check out Arcspire Bleed the Future sometime. Mad fun to play on an 8. Alright, shit. Yeah, I gotta learn some like 8 and 9 string riffs. I don't know any. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. You guys might hate me for this, but I think if I'm going to get another amp that's like for my home purposes, I think I'm just gonna get a Helix amp rack effect. Oh my god, a Helix rack effect amplifier. I don't know why I struggle with that. The reason is I played on a Helix rack effect recently, and oh my fucking god, I did not know they sounded that fucking good. They sound really fucking good. And they're like only like $700, and you can pretty much sound like any type of artist that you want to. And when you stop playing, there's no like fuzz or like hiss from the like amplifier. At least the one I played, there was no like hiss back. And I was playing through like a FR speaker cab, full range, full response, or flat range, full response, something like that. I don't know. But regardless, sounded really fucking good. And the dude was like changing shit on the computer and shit. Like, I'm damn near jealous. Going digital monitors is great these days. Honestly, damn near really is. At least for home. Like I really do love my like tube amplifiers. But the thing about tube amplifiers is if you're traveling, they are heavy as fuck. And I didn't have a dolly for the longest time, so I kind of just like hauled it all up myself. I didn't haul a 4x12, but I hauled a 2x10 Boss cabinet that had no wheels on it, so I had to like lift that shit. Then I also have a Bugera 333 XL amp with that, and that is my like travel amplifier that I use for gigging, and it's just too fucking much. It's way too goddamn heavy, and it's just too much shit. So in the near future, probably very near future, I'm going to probably trade it in for something a lot smaller, probably one of those power stage amps by Seymour Duncan, and just run it through like a Helix Stomp or something. Cause it just like that shit kills my back. I did get a little like hand truck recently, but I did test it out, and it just like it shakes the amp constantly, so I'm afraid of it like breaking while I'm transporting it. So I don't know. Do you play live shows? Yeah, I do sometimes. It depends on if like the bands I'm in can get shows or not. It really depends. It also depends on the year. Imagine this, dude. What if you decided to use the amp for a country and western gig? Bro, it would not work. I don't know if you ever heard what a Bugera Triple 3 XL sounds like, but it literally sounds like your average death metal amplifier. There's so much gain, there's so much hiss, and the clean channel sounds all right. You definitely can't get away with it in a western thing. It's definitely made for like cleaner metal ballads or something. But yeah, that's it. That guitar is massive. Yeah, it's massive and it's heavy as fuck. I mean that literally. It's literally fucking like it weighs probably like fucking 12 or 13 pounds. Actually, let's test it. I have a 15-pound weight. Okay, it weighs a little less than the 15-pound weight, but not really by that much. So, probably like 12, 11 pounds. Yeah, it's heavy and it's a neck through too. Like the design is like sleek and awesome. But yeah, it's a heavy as fuck guitar. looks expensive. Yeah, it was. It was about $1,000. Probably a little over $1,000. I got it used on Reverb. Active pickups, yeah. Yep. I got the battery cabinet in the back. I'm getting a 7-string soon. Hell yeah. What type of 7-string you getting? I got 2 7-strings currently. I got one that's like a Cozart. I don't know if you all ever heard of that brand, but it's a really cheap brand. They actually do make decent guitars. You just gotta change the pickups because the pickups are dog shit. Do you play drums? No. I wish I did. Never got into drums. And I didn't realize how much of a drum like void there is. There's almost no drummers. Although I do know one drummer who is the best drummer that I know ever. He definitely can compete with the best. But that's because he's been playing since he was 6 years old. I never play my 7. It's a Jackson. Okay, is it a cheaper Jackson? Because I feel you if it's a cheaper Jackson. I have a cheaper 7-string Jackson, and I almost never play it because it just, like, I hate it. I hate the pickups on it for the most part, but also the string will snag, like, on the frets on that string. And, fucking, I don't know, I just don't really, and the neck is like super wide too. It damn near feels like I'm playing this guitar, but it's a 7-string, and it hurts the fuck out of my hand, so I hate playing it. A used Music Man John Priaciani guitar for $474.99, I think, from Guitar Center. It says the condition is great. Oh hell yeah. Nice. Lower end plays okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, lower end Jacksons just they don't really appeal to me. They play just fine, but the pickups just make it sound like, I don't know, it just really doesn't like do anything to the guitar. If you swap the pickup out of it, that guitar can easily go from like being a $120 guitar to like a $300 guitar. Like, in my opinion. But they really just need to swap those fucking Jackson pickups out. The Jackson pickups are just dog shit. I hate Jackson pickups. They're terrible. Except the ones on like anything before 1997. Jackson pickups are actually good. Because they basically are just a Seymour Duncan. But anything past like 2004 and up, fuck no. Fuck no. They're not good. I thought the neck was paper thin, in my opinion, on Jackson. And I mean, I don't know, mine just sucks. How many years have you been playing? I've been playing for about, 9 years now. I had a 90s Jackson Fusion Pro, was great. Yeah. Yeah, I played a couple of the Jacksons from the 90s just because I know some older people who used to gig. Well, they still gig, but they have a lot of old gear. Like, they have a shit ton of old power amps, they have a shit ton of old amplifiers, and they have a shit ton of guitars, and a lot of those guitars were Jacksons, and a lot of them were Jackson Dinky Professionals. So I got to play a couple of those, and oh my god, they play amazing. They are amazing guitars. And I was skeptical of them because they had Jackson labeled Floyds and Jackson labeled pickups, but the tuning stability was fantastic, and I wham bam the fuck out of them. Stayed in tune perfectly fine. No issues. So basically what happened was I got a flying V Floyd Rose JS 32 Jackson. It had so much issues, so they're using the returning money so we can get a better guitar. Plus I've been wanting to get a 7-string. Okay, you know what's funny? I think I have that same exact guitar you're talking about. I have a Randy Rhoads, like, cheaper end model Floyd guitar, and I literally modified the fuck out of it. It now has EMG pickups in it. Only one of them works because I didn't bother to buy the EMG toggle switch for it. I don't know why I went up here for it. I guess I'm just used to a Les Paul. But I didn't buy a toggle switch for it, so I didn't connect the two EMGs together, so one of them just doesn't work. I had to flip. Actually, let me just show you what guitar I'm talking about, because I have it. This is the guitar I'm talking about. I have to stand up this thing. But I had to move the thing over here because it wouldn't reach over here. And there is a hole right here for it to go in, and it didn't reach over here. So, oh yeah, and I broke this guitar, so one of the, like, things on it is this big ass fucking thing, because I had an extra one. And it works. But yeah, so this is the guitar. There's hella problems with this. The wires are sticking out. I don't know if you can see that because the wire, I didn't have anywhere to put the battery. So the battery is holding the Floyd steady, and the Floyd doesn't move. So, like, literally, I can like try my best. But yeah, the Floyd's stable because I made it stable, and then I replaced the nut on here just because I felt like it. They had these like cheap replacement Floyd nuts, so I bought one, and yeah. And that's the story of this guitar. I only used this guitar once live, and I chipped it right here because I threw the guitar because I wanted to be cool, and that's how I chipped it over here too when I threw the guitar. And then that's how I broke the little tuning peg right there. So now I have to use this like big fat ass fucking thing. But the cool thing about this is that alright. I need to look at your guys' comments because I do actually really like playing this guitar. It's just hard to play this guitar because of like literally everything that has happened to it. Mostly the placement of the whatchamacallit. The output jack location. I put dime buckers in the bridge. It's so fucking cool. We have the same guitar and strap. Oh, what? We have the same guitar and strap? The Randy Rhoads guitar? Sounds like Primus. Play Wonderwall? Wonderwall. Does anyone know why I can't go live like this even though I have 50 subscribers and I got verified like I was supposed to? I don't know. I thought that's all you needed to do. Maybe they need to verify your verification. Is your Gmail like verified? Is that early 2000s? Nah. This one is like a, I think it's a 2015 model. I got it in like, fuck, 2016, 2017. But I looked up when the guitar was made a long time ago, and it said it was manufactured in like 2015. At least from memory. So he had some screams that almost busted your eardrums. Dude, fuck yeah. You got to see Dime? That's crazy. I wish I could have seen him. Surprisingly, it was way beyond my expectations and blew me away and how good the trim is. And the intonation was good. I got it off reverb. Your trust is in whiskey and weed and Black Sabbath. Oh, you knew what riff I was playing. That's funny. Is that what he says at the end? Black Sabbath? I thought you said like Black Tar or something. Also got... Oh shit. Hey, we shared the same birth month, Shred Lord. That's crazy. Love the Slayer strap. Hell yeah. Oh, whoops. 30 pesos. I use Dunlop pics. Yeah, I kind of just put that in the title because I was like, what's gonna like piss guitarists off? And then I looked at my Dunlop pick and I was like, I'll just say Dunlop picks suck and see what happens. I'm just gonna make my titles like random from now on. Just gonna make them like incenting to like click on to like try and expand the channel. See what works, see what doesn't. I'll send you a pic if you tell me your IG. Mine doesn't have as much character as yours, but it's so insane. Dime Bookers and Bridge, JS32 Jackson, Randy Rhodes with the Floyd license. Shit. Do you have Discord? That's probably easier. Low key, I have a guitar center pick too. Dude, guitar center picks are actually pretty decent. I actually like using them. They're like pretty thick and they play just fine. Hmm. Is that your Discord or is that your Insta? Discord. All right, bet. How do I add people? Is that a 0? I'm guessing that's a 0. Where'd it go? Oh, add friends. I wasn't on the add friends. Add by username. All right, there we go. T0. All right. Yep, I think I got it. All right, let me know if you got that friend request or not. Perfect. Let's go. You remind me of Kurt in the early days of Bleach. Yeah, I get told that a lot. Hold on. I need to go do something real quick. All right, there we go. That era. Bleach is an album, bro. The fuck you mean the early days of Bleach? The About a Girl Kurt. The About a Girl. When he just broke up with Tiffany. Or whatever that girl's name was. I like looked up the lore because people kept calling me Kurt. You remind me of Kurt Cobain 2 days and 6 hours after Bleach dropped. Hell yeah, dude. I was there actually. Accepted. Hell yeah. Regular spelling was taken? Gotcha. Yeah. Real rock and roll people don't say bet. Bro, I talk however the fuck I want. If you if you got a problem with it, I really don't care. I say bet all the time. Yo, suck? Oh, suck? Bro, you know what sucks? You're gonna get put in a 24-hour timeout. That is what you get, Gremlin. You get a 24-hour ban. Can you play the Trooper? No, but Rylan can. I can kind of play the Trooper because Rylan kind of taught me how. But I know it's not like correct or whatever. Because Rylan's like, no, 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 you don't use legato. That's how Rylan sounds. Every time Rylan talks, he just sounds like that. He sounds like. Clip that stream. Although, I need to, like, cut this thing or something so I can get grip on it. Now I'm, like, hella close to it. The harmonics. Can you play Breaking the Law? Breaking the Law? Breaking the Law, breaking the law. I literally only know the everything else I'm BSing. Is that it? I don't know. I gotta look that riff up. Braid Me Too. Fuck the rest of the song. That riff is too sick. Exactly. Drag the water some more. I'm broken. Hell yeah, thank you. I don't even think it's in like. Yeah, I think every string is like slightly out of tune. So it's like if Dime did the quarter step tuning, but with C sharp. I think I'm just gonna get addicted to that riff now. Wonderwall, Wonderwall, Wonderwall. Crazy Train. All aboard! Ah! I. That's all I know from Crazy Train. I prefer his Sabbath stuff. Ow. Fuck. Ugh. God. This thing is like stabbing me as well. I put in these like shitty fucking like strap lock things. Half the time they don't even really work, but I put one in the back and one right here. So I'm either getting stabbed on the leg by my like thing right here or my strap lock or I'm getting stabbed up here by the strap lock while I'm playing. It's a lose, lose, lose situation. Do you sing? I do not. No, every time I try to like sing or talk while I play, I lose my timing because I just can't do it. Ozzy would be proud. Hell yeah. I hope he would be. Shit. I was supposed to see Ozzy back in 20, what was it? It's either 18 or 19. And he canceled because he like just got part where his Parkinson's was like just starting to affect him back then, to the point where he was canceling tours left and right. What tuning is this? Here's my other Schecter. Lead always sounds good on phone, but through an interface, like most recordings, are much cleaner, eliminates the room noise, sound dynamics. That's why most modern guitars use amp sims or direct ims. Yeah, no, I know. Honestly, in the future, like once I actually get like money, if I ever do live streams like this again, like from like probably 3 to 4 years from now, either I'm miking up the amplifier that I'm going to use, or I'm just going to run it directly through an interface through the like computer. I'm saying that like I have a computer, but if I like get money, I'm buying a computer and just running it all through there. And then I'll have like a microphone that's separate from my voice, like pretty much every other guitar streamer out there. Are you a black belt? Because of the thing? Nope. No, I only got to green or blue, whichever ones comes like last. I think green was when I stopped, because like that's when I actually started getting my ass kicked. And then I told my parents that I didn't want to do karate anymore. Because I used to like whoop dudes' ass in karate up until I got to green belt. And then like people were like 2 years older than me and would just fucking kick my ass. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. And then I went to baseball. Hell yeah. I still use a Scarlett 2x10 or 2x2 second gen running through an effects pedal. Honestly, that's a good way to go. Yo, Decibel, did you master martial arts and not tell me? No, I never mastered it. I know how to roundhouse kick. That's it. Play Seek and Destroy. Hell yeah, rip the bone. How much do you spend in replacing guitar strings? The other day they charged me 65. You get them done? See, that's the issue right there, cuz for me, guitar strings are $7 and the oil, like the fretboard oil, that's about maybe 14. The microfiber glass to clean, or not glass, the microfiber cloth to clean the fretboard is maybe like $1 per thing. I do them myself. Most guitarists get their strings done by themselves. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I do it myself though. I do every single guitar that I own. I've changed those strings out myself. Just because I know how to do them. Even the Floyds. I know how to set up a Floyd. I know how to change strings on a through body. I know how to change strings through a tune-o-matic bridge. I know pretty much how to change strings on everything. I even know how to change strings on a bridge like this. I don't know what they're called, but they're the overlap. I've changed this a couple times because I've snapped them on streams before. I also know how to change my acoustic guitar strings. It's really not that hard. Once you do it a couple times, you're gonna have to do it a couple times to really get it. But I'm around, once you change your strings about 5 times, you'll be able to do them by yourself just fine. I suggest, highly recommend, get one of these, especially if you have a shit ton of guitars. This will save you a ton of time. This is what it does. You put your tuner in here, and like that, and then you can tune it up and you can tune it down. It's a tuner. So if you need to wind something really quickly, you can do it on the fly. This makes changing your strings 10 times quicker. It's a really good tool. It's like 20 bucks. You can also just buy the socket and put it on a drill if you have a drill. I personally don't have a drill, so I used to change this rich prep kid $40 to change his strings when I was 13 years old. That's crazy. I would have charged him 80. Me personally, I would have charged them way more. Because at Guitar Center, they charge fucking damn near $100 for a string change. And I'm like, bro, hell fucking no. Are you kidding me? So I just YouTubed it and I was like, okay, it's that easy? I can figure that out. It's 6 holes. If it's a string through body, it's not that hard. It really isn't. I think the hardest string change is a Floyd, but you can honestly just buy all the shit on Amazon that makes it 10 times easier to make your bridge float and shit. I personally don't. I just use whatever can fit under the fucking Floyd. Me personally. But I think Floyds are the hardest to string change, and I could do that pretty easily too. I can change a string a Floyd strings in about 10 or so minutes, and then have it set up within the next 20, or within, I guess, the next 10 minutes. So it would take 20 minutes in total. I learned how to do truss rod adjustments, string action fixes, and pickup height because of YouTube. Yeah, dude, YouTube is a lifesaver. You can literally learn all those skills on YouTube. That's how I did it. Yeah, I know how to change my pickup height because of YouTube. I somewhat know how to solder because of YouTube, but I kind of fucked up a couple times. I actually, somewhere on my hand, I have a solder uh, mark because I was filming a video. I think it's still on the channel, but I was trying to solder something and I was soldering and my fucking finger got caught on the solder. That was fun. Um, clip it. Fuck. I should. It's like an hour video. And it was like a year ago. Do you clip the ball ends off when doing the Floyd? It really depends. It depends what type of strings that I'm using and what I'm putting on. But what I found out is it's actually quicker if is when the end doesn't have that like little like where it goes out to a point. I don't know if I'm explaining this properly, but like let's say for example Diodario strings, they have that like on the brass or on the bass like strings, like the top the top three strings, okay? You know how like at the end it has that like it goes to a fine point and it like goes off for a while. If it has that, I'll clip the ball end off and just put it in the Floyd. But on something like let me get some strings over here. Oh, these are still Diodario. I think I only have Diodario. Well, never mind. Ernie ball strings aren't like that. So with Ernie ball strings, I'll go like straight through the tuner and just hook it up to the Floyd. And then same with what's that other brand? Fuck, I'm trying to think of it. Fuck. Because I really only use Diodario and Ernie ball. Hello? I just caught hair. This is my dog's hair. Fuck, there's another string that I was using. I can't think of it. I can't think of it to save my life. Guys, do you know any like, do you like elixir strings? Honestly, no. I think they're overpriced and they're kind of shitty. They break on me all the time. I bought 3 of them. All 3 of them had broke like super fast. Ernie balls last longer than elixir strings do. At least from my experience. Yeah. I literally only bought elixir strings because Music is Win was like, oh, I love elixir strings. They always last a super long time, and when you put them in a Floyd Rose bridge, they never snap. That's a fucking lie. That dude fucking lies because I did that and it fucking snapped the second fucking day on a $15 pair of strings. Fuck you, Elixir. You're a piece of shit scam company. You make dog shit strings. They feel nice. But like, so does Diodario. And like, so does Ernie Ball. And they last like 10 times longer. Yeah, I don't really like elixirs. Ernie Ball, Diodario, Fender, Martin, and Elixir. It's none of those companies. It's a different one. It's a different one. Martin strings are actually really good too. I like Martin strings. Doctor strings are I never use Doctor strings. Me personally, I kind of just stick with Diodario and Ernie Ball. They're kind of the like workhorse of the guitar string world. You might need to break your strings in with your Floyd. That I literally do that with every string I do. Literally, I do the fucking like twist method all the way to the top. I break the strings in. That's what I did. Okay, I did everything correctly. Still fucking broke the next day. Oh, never mind. I thought we were still talking about Jesus, Dr. Strings, Retro Sound, String Joy. Nope, it's not any of those. I haven't tried GHS's either. I want to. I want to try like another string company. I'm just afraid that they're gonna like be the same like Elixirs are, or I have a completely different fear where I'll buy these dog shit strings for hella cheap. Let me see if I have them. And they they do the job, you know. It's like $1 per like set of 6, but they feel like shit. They feel like you're like playing on fucking rusted ass metal. And like all like ever since like I bought those and like put them on a guitar, played them, every time I played that guitar, my fingers would just be blistered up to hell. And I couldn't play for maybe more than an hour or two with those set of strings. I forget what company they are, but they sold a pack of 10 for $10. Like a pack of 10 like 6 stringed like things for $10, and it was shit. Still lasted longer than Elixirs though. So Ernie Ball are my favorite. I had a set on my Epiphone for 3 months, and they aren't dead at all and not rusty. I play rough as hell and never broken one. Hell yeah. Dog, I need advice on pitch harmonics. These tutorials aren't helping at all. Pitch harmonics, okay, so it's all about the way you hold the pick and the rotation of your hand. You want to choke up on the guitar pick with your thumb. The thumb is the most important part. You're going to want that to be about like right there. And when you hit the string, act like you're revving like starting a car or something. Do that, but like that's a little exaggerated. But you want your thumb to hit the string. And that's how you get that harmonic. It's like literally right after you pluck it, your thumb gets on the string. And just like try practicing that. That thumb meat gotta hit that string as soon as you pick it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much as soon as you pick it, you want your like thumb meat to hit the string. Usually I'll try to aim for about this part of my thumb or about like right here. You're hella good at explaining. I feel like I'm not, but thanks. I just try to be like blunt and upfront as I possibly can. You are a good guitarist. Thanks. What is the cheapest guitar you own? Ooh. That's a good question. Because I don't know. Um, because I don't really think I own like a. Oh, actually, okay. So the cheapest guitar that I own, fuck, I don't even know what brand it is. I don't even have it on me to like demonstrate it, but it's a cherry red, um, Strat style guitar, and I got a guitar pick from it that said like music.com or something, or musically.com. It was a musically guitar, but the brand wasn't musically. It was something else. It was an $80 guitar. Um, the pickups are like, they aren't bad. They just don't pick up a whole lot of sound, but they sound clear. You just have to like pick really hard to get like a metal like crunch sound to it. But if you're just playing clean, it's fine. But dude, I wish I had that guitar to demonstrate it, but I don't. Best advice someone gave me was never cheap out on the first guitar. Having a cheap guitar with bad specs will make you not even want to play it and progress. It'll do the opposite. Okay, that is fair, but hear me out. There are cheap guitars that have a good setup and that play really well. I just played a guitar recently at Guitar Center. It was $130. It was set up perfectly. Low action, had one humbucker. That's it. Only had the one humbucker. It was a purple guitar, and tuning stability was good. And I can play pretty much anything on that guitar. That was a good ass guitar. Now, yes, most cheap guitars are kind of shit, but if you know what you're looking for, you can find a really good deal for a really cheap guitar. You just gotta know what you're looking for. Like, I got a really nice guitar that was only like $110. It was an Ibanez Geo. It had Seymour Duncan pickups in it because the dude before me put Seymour Duncans in it. All it needed to do was to have it like soldered in. So I gave it to Guitar Center. I told them exactly what to do. They did it right in front of me. They charged me about $45 to do it, and I got a nice ass guitar for basically $155, and it feels like a $300 guitar in my opinion. So, oh yeah, plenty of brands for 150 to 200 that are badass, but being a beginner, you're not going to know how to set it up. That is true, but I think me personally, playing a shitty guitar is kind of the like experience as a beginner, that you're 9 times out of 10 you're going to have a shitty guitar when you start out playing guitar. Um so if you could just get through the rough patches and shit like that, and then also learn how to set up your guitar properly, I think you'll become a more experienced guitar later on, after that first like 1 year hiccup, maybe two, maybe 2 year hiccup. I say buy a guitar that you like looking at, and that when you look at it, you instantly want to play it. Because I'll show y'all my first guitar. Um, it's modified a little bit since I got it. This used to be a Squire. I put an Ibanez Geo neck on it. And I put tape on it too, just to be different. But it has the same humbucker that it came with. I know I taped it, but it's still the same. This guitar is the guitar that I learned pretty much how to modify, how to adjust my saddle height, how to do truss rod adjustments, how to solder new pickups in, and basically just have fun with. What was your first guitar? So my first electric guitar was this. I'll see if I can find the neck. It's somewhere in here in my closet. See if I can find it. Ah, here it is. This is the original neck that was on that guitar. And funny enough, that guitar went through a couple necks because the neck before the Ibanez neck, it had this neck on it. I bought this neck on Reverb because A, I thought it looked cool, and B, it had 22 frets on it. So I put locking tuners on it. I had some, you can't really see it. Now you can. I had some string trees on it. I kind of put them in different areas because I was still learning where to put them. And what ended up happening was when I put it on, the strings were not aligned with this guitar. So I had to re-drill it and re-center the neck. Then every time I tuned it up, the measurements were off. So it would always be out of tune after the like open fret. So literally everything after the open fret would be flat. So I was like, okay, this is a useless guitar. I'm just gonna take this neck off. And then I got an Ibanez Geo from Goodwill. And I took the Ibanez Geo apart, and I was going to make a guitar out of that. And I actually have the pickups for that guitar over here. I was gonna put these wooden pickups in because I was gonna make it like a wooden style guitar, but obviously I never did. And what I ended up doing was I put the neck onto this guitar. Here now, shit, I got Rain in Blood the day it came out. Damn. It's awesome to see that you youngsters are keeping metal alive. Shit, hell yeah, dude. Would you play that 8 string back there? Probably not tonight. Just because I was playing my 9 string earlier. Were you there when I had the 9 string out? I started on a Kirk Hammett LTD, and in the beginning I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but nowadays I've gotten her under control besides pinches and scales. Honestly, that's a good ass guitar to start out on. Which guitar do you play the most? Ooh, that's a good question. Um, for streams, I like to play. Fuck. Hold on. I'll play the more flashier stuff on streams. Why am I putting that there? Here you go. Here. There we go. I like to play the more flashier stuff on stream, so I'll play this guitar. I have two of these, by the way. Just because it has a Floyd, I can do dive bombs and like little dime things. And this guitar is cool. I think the battery's dying on it. Oh shit, somebody who knows Terrorist and Hubris. Or Terror and Hubris. That's crazy. That's the only parts I got down for Terror and Hubris so far. That little lick is kind of hard. Gorgeous guitar. Yeah, this is the one that's actually like still together. Because the other Pantera guitar is literally falling apart. But I think it adds to the design of it. Because when this got to me, I ordered these both off of Reverb. And this came with like air pockets in the finish. And it's just a sticker over the guitar anyways, so it's going to like come off if it has air pockets in it, and it does. So I was like, fuck it. If I keep playing this guitar and like all the finish wears off, I think I'm gonna make it like a Bumblebee style EVH guitar, where he like made it yellow, white, and black. And I think that's what I might do once all the finish is wearing off. Or I might do that while the finish is wearing off. I don't know yet. One thing that I do need to do for this guitar is can you play some Kiltana? Shit. How do you know about Kiltana? How long have you been a subscriber for? Mark Morton is a metal god. I put him up there with Jeff Hammond. That axe is sick as fuck. Yeah, dude, I love his guitars. His guitars are dope. Alone in the Dark. Who are you? Where's my phone at? Let's see. 11 years ago. Do you like punk? I think punk's cool, yeah. You want Alone in the Dark? I could give you Alone in the Dark. Yeah, if anybody knows about my previous band, Kiltana, I'm gonna be like, uh, pretty much taking all the songs that I made from that band into another band. So y'all stay tuned for that. Because I got about 5 songs that I've written in full that I will use again, just in a different band. Different band, probably different name for them too. Any Dragon Force? Rightfully so, yeah. Rightfully so, exactly. Definitely different lyrics too. Bungee Ball theme? Damn, it's damn near 1 o'clock. Holy shit. I think I gotta head in for the night. I ain't gonna lie. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I think I should go to bed. I've been up for far too long. It's 1 o'clock. Same, yeah, it's late. Here's like 3 a.m. God damn. No, they ban? No, they ban. Oh, Suffocation? No, I don't know the band. Peace. Goodbye, everybody. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if you didn't already. I'm out. Have a good one.